Good evening, everybody. Matt Larson with you here on the Big Sioux Media Sports Network. We are getting ready for high school baseball in Colton. Hanson, Bridgewater-Emery taking on Tri-Valley. Your first baseball broadcast of the season. Hoping to bring you as many Tri-Valley home baseball games as we can, weather permitting this season. Not too bad of a evening here tonight. A little chilly, but the wind isn't too terrible. And it looks like we're moments away from this one. We'll do our starting lineups here in just a moment. We get ready for this one of these two teams. This will be Tri-Valley's first game of the season. And this is the second game for Hanson Bridgewater-Emery. They got a game in last Thursday on April 3rd at home and got a big win over the number one team, Del Rapids, 8-2. Go through a few more ground rules here with the managers. See if there's any sort of national anthem or a Pledge of Allegiance or anything before we get this one going. And we also have a Tri-Valley Mustang softball going on right now. So that one, close one there. The Mustangs leading 8-4. That game in the top of the fifth inning. Darren Roosh on the call of that game. That was being played over in Crooks. So a double dip here today for Tri-Valley. Long discussion here at home plate. Now it looks like we're ready to go. And I'll do my best to get the camera moving around on balls in play. Nothing else, I'll zoom it out enough so that you can see the action the best that we can. Tri-Valley's going to take the field, so we'll get their defensive positions in their lineup. Leading off and playing shortstop is going to be Alex Wingen, catching. Batting second, Brody Dibvig. Playing third. Batting third will be Tristan Bundy. Batting fourth, playing second. It's going to be Trayson Richter. Batting fifth, pitching will be Landon Schenkel. Playing first, batting sixth, Denton Bickness. In right field, batting seventh, Aiden Bundy. The designated hitter is Brecken Frederick. Playing left field, Parker Hemme. And in center field, Gage Ager for Tri-Valley. And for Hanson Bridgewater-Emery, leading off is going to be the designated hitter, Braden Baumler. Playing shortstop, batting second, Carter Pop. Pitching and batting third is Tyler Sanderson. At third base, batting fourth, Ben Wilbur. Batting fifth and playing first is A.J. Wilbur. Catching and batting sixth, Aston Schlimgen. Playing second, batting seventh, Rhett Merrick. In center field, batting eighth is Radek Jarding. And in left field, batting ninth is going to be Weston Kaiser. And playing right field for Hanson Bridgewater-Emery will be Carter Endorf. Those are your starting lineups. Our final pitches coming in for Landon Schenkel, who's going to start on the mound for Tri-Valley here to open up this spring season. And for the Bulldogs, again stepping in first is going to be their designated hitter, number 13, Braden Baumler. Here in just a moment. And defensively for Tri-Valley, Schenkel pitching behind the plate. Divvig, Bickness at first, Richter at second, Bundy at third, and Wingen at short. And in the outfield, you've got Hemi in left, Egger in center, Bundy in right. And we are ready for the first pitch. With Baumler stepping in. First one's going to be fouled out of play. The 0-1 delivered. This one's tap foul at the plate. And Schenkel quickly had 0-2. The 0-2. Foul ball, this one fisted straight into the Tri-Valley dugout. So we'll do it again at no balls, 2 strikes. Again, another foul ball. 4 straight fouled off by Braden Baumler. Breaking ball, this one's hit towards the first base side, picked up by the second baseman, Richter. The play over at first. That'll be out number 1. So 4-3 put out to start. Brings up Carter Pop. Takes that one out of the zone for a ball. That one low and away again, 2-0. One skips low, ball 3, so Dershenko threw nothing but strikes to Baumler. Comes back with 3 straight out of the zone here to Pop. 3-0 the count. That one hits in there for a strike. Gonna call that one on the upper end of the zone, 3-2. Schenkel battles back. Here's the 3-2. Little line drive to second. Another easy throw over to first. So a couple of ground balls over to Richter at second. That'll bring up Tyler Sanderson, the pitcher. First pitch delivered low for a ball. Low and away. Ball 2. That one, it's the outer half of the plate. Brought it in just enough. 2 balls, 1 strike. Foul out of play. Schenkel battles back to even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Breaking ball around the plate, does not catch the corner. Looking for that corner call, missed it. And the count is full, 3-2. This one's tapped out to short. Throw over to first. Not in time, an infield single. A slow roller over to short. Not in time. We got 2 on and 1 on and 2 out. Brings up Ben Wilbur. First pitch outside for a ball. Schenkel will work out of the stretch here. Long look. This one's hit to the right side. And it will land foul. Long run over right field for Bundy. Couldn't quite get there. We'll have a courtesy runner over at first base now for Sanderson. Got a 1-1 count on Wilbur. Outside. Looks like a courtesy runner number 7, Jet Jager. Throw over to first. Gets by the first baseman. That's a lot of room over there. But good hustle. Track that one down quickly by Bickness. Throwing air over to first base. Will advance the runner. Count remains 2 balls, 1 strike. Now the conversation here between Divig and Schenkel. Make sure they're on the same page with the runner on second with the signs. In 2-1. Count on Ben Wilbur. 2 out. Straight back on the foul. Just a little out in front of the off-speed pitch, and count even at 2-2. So the 2-2. Good block up front. No throw down to third. Full count now. Jager moves over to third base. And a 3-2 count on Wilbur. This one's hit out to deep center field. That one's going to roll all the way to the fence. An RBI double by Wilbur. And that'll bring home the first run. And that'll bring up A.J. Wilbur. The Bulldogs take advantage of the infield single with 2 outs. Air pass ball. Jager scores on the RBI double. And the breaking ball in there for a strike. First baseman Wilbur. That one's going to kick away. Ben Wilbur moves up to third. So the 1-1 popped up. This one's coming back into the stands over the backstop. So it'll be a 1-ball, 2-strike count to A.J. Wilbur. It's Schenkel trying to get out of this here in the first inning. Breaking ball fouled off at the plate. Stay 1-2. Ground ball to short. Scooped up. Across the diamond and an out to end the inning. But Hanson and Bridgewater-Emery picks up a run on 2 hits. There was an error, 1 left. We'll head to the bottom of the first, 1-0. Bulldogs here in the Big Sioux Media Sports Network.
Looking for a way to make your business or organization stand out? Look no further than Absolute Business Promotions. We specialize in creating custom items for fundraising events, booster clubs, weddings, baby and bridal showers, anniversaries, birthday parties, sports teams apparel and uniforms, spirit wear, parades, banquets, awareness events, and so much more. Visit AbsoluteBusinessPromotions.com or call us at 605-204-5255 and let us help you bring your business to life.
Of the top 3 seed corn brands in the Central Corn Belt, only one is 100% focused on seed corn. Only one is U.S. Farm Family owned.
Tom, Henry, get out of that dirt!
And only one has got there without the help of a parent company.
Henry!
I guess that makes us the grown-up in the field. Wiffles Hybrids, fiercely independent and proud of it.
To see how Wiffles Hybrids can increase corn yields on your farm, contact Carter or Mike at Grindy Seeds at 605-254-7447. Wiffles Hybrids, more than a number.
New Hope Chiropractic has been serving the Tri-Valley School District and surrounding areas for the last 17 years. We've been a longtime supporter of Tri-Valley fine arts and athletics. If you have a need for chiropractic care, or maybe even a condition or symptom that isn't necessarily back or muscle related, give us a try. Over 3,000 patients already have. We're located in Crooks. We're open Monday through Friday, with evening appointments available on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Give us a call at 543-5700. Enjoy the game, and let's continue to support our Mustangs.
Back in Colton for the bottom half of the first inning. Hanson Bridgewater-Emery picking up a run in the top half of the first on an RBI double by Ben Wilbur. And now for Tri-Valley, Alex Wingen, Brody Dimvig, and Tristan Bundy facing off against Tyler Sanderson, who's on the mound today. And the first pitch in there, the outside corner for a strike. Breaking ball stays inside. Swing and a miss from Wingen. And the count 1-2. Breaking ball high. Wingen stays alive. Another off-speed pitch from Sanderson. So we stayed 2-2. That one fastball missing outside. Full count. Breaking ball in there, strike 3. Sanderson drops the curveball in. Catches Wingen looking. And it'll bring up the catcher, Brody Dimvig. First pitch, fastball, outside corner. Sanderson starts Vig the same way he did winging. That one stays high. Trying that 12-6 drop. Ground ball over to third, mishandled. And not in time as Vig will reach on the air. That'll put a runner on here for Tri-Valley. One out and brings up Tristan Bundy, the third baseman. And he'll take the first pitch in there for a strike. Take one fouled into the backstop, and quickly Sanderson's ahead 0-2. Sanderson comes set, and he delivers fastball in there, strike three. Bundy might have been looking for something different. He strikes out looking, and now Trayson Richter, the second baseman, comes up with 1 on and 2 out here for Tri-Valley. Throw over to first. Diving back in time was Dibvig. Anderson will come set. Another throw over to first. Back in plenty of time is Dibvig. Breaking ball hits the inside corner. Sanderson has started each of the 4 hitters off with a strike. That one stays high, though. The 1-1. Ground ball hit towards the left side, scooped up. Oh, mishandled by the third baseman. Wilbur couldn't quite grab that one. Everybody's safe. Second error of the inning.
Got it, White. Let's go.
That'll bring up pitcher Schenkel, and he'll take a pitch in there for a strike. 0-1. Divig at second. Fake throw back. Divig scurries back to the base. Fastball misses the outside corner. There goes Divig. Breaking ball, throw it down to third. No good. Not in time, and then a delayed second steal. So everybody advances on the stolen base, but a 1-2 count now on Schenkel. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Count. Runners now in second and third. Here's the pitch. low. Schlimgen got just enough of that one to keep it close. Two and two. That one again, a nice block by Schlimgen behind the plate. That one bounced in front and the count full. Outside corner. Strike three. Schenkel goes down looking. Tri-Valley gets a couple of runners on. No hits. 2 errors, 2 left. And after one, a 1-0 lead for the Bulldogs on the Big Sioux Media Sports Network.
Build life-saving fire trucks at Rosenbauer. Rosenbauer America has been building life-saving fire apparatus for over 40 years in the Sioux Falls area. On-the-job training is available for most positions, and we need dedicated, responsible individuals to help us on our mission of saving lives and protecting property. Every moment counts at Rosenbauer, and every member of our team is treated just as importantly. Be part of something that matters. Go to buildfiretrucks.com to apply today.
If you have insurance needs, contact Lisa Johnson, president of White Insurance. They have all of your insurance needs from farm, home, auto, business, crop, life, and health insurance. White Insurance is located at 409 Northwest Avenue in Crooks. For all of your insurance needs, contact Lisa Johnson of White Insurance, 605-543-5722, or stop in at 409 Northwest Avenue in Crooks. I want to thank KTP Repair for helping make the broadcast possible here in the Big Sioux Media Sports Network. They specialize in ATV, UTV, and snowmobiles. KTP Repair, your local one-stop shop for all of your service and repair needs. From oil changes to complete engine overhauls, they also have thousands of parts and accessories for you to choose from with professional installation. Conveniently located between Del Rapids and Colton, pickup and delivery is available. Call KTP Repair at 605-929-6673 to schedule your appointment today. And also want to thank Rob Shop. To win in sports, you have to adapt your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Rob Shop, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can review your game plan. Call 605-428-4090 today. Edward Jones, member SIPC. So we've completed one. A slower pace here to that first inning. Hanson, Bridgewater-Emery will send up Schlimgen, Merrick, and Jarding to the plate here to face Schenkel to begin our second inning. And Schlimgen leading off. So that breaking ball drifts outside for ball one. And that one's low for ball two. 2-0 to start. Schenkel out of the windup. That one misses. Close pitch there, but 3-0. to the leadoff hitter in the second, Aston Schlemgen. And that one nearly hits him, stays inside. And a 4-pitch walk to start the inning. And now the first left-handed hitter of the ball game is going to be Rhett Merrick. Schenkel's got to step back here. Comes set, looks in. Strike one as Merrick shows bunt, but pulls back, takes the pitch for a strike. The throw over to first gets way up the line. Schlemgen around second. He's going to try to go to third. Throw over to third. Nope, not in time. That will put Schlemgen at third base. And throwing air over to first. Now Merrick in a good spot here. The runner on third, nobody out. Can drive in a run. Corner infielders come in a little bit here for Tri-Valley. Middle infield's going to stay back a step. That one hits the outside corner for a strike. 0-2 now. One up high for ball. That one in there, strike three. He catches Merrick looking. One out, and Radek Jarding will step in. So first strikeout for Schenkel. As he deals with Schlemgen over at third base. That one's high for a ball. The number 8 hitter for the Bulldogs. That one's low for ball 2. So 0-2 to Jarding, or 2-0 to Jarding. This one's popped up, and it's going to get over the backstop on a play. Schenkel will come set the 2-1. Up high, ball 3. 3-1. Right in there for a strike, and the count full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. Tap foul. And we'll do it again at 3-2. Schenkel trying to battle here. 3-2 on Jarding. Breaking ball got him looking for strike 3. 2 big outs. Back-to-back strikeouts. Slimgan at third base, who walked and advanced to third on a 2-base throwing error. And now it's up to the number 9 hitter, Weston Kaiser. First pitch is high for a ball. Long look, here's the pitch. Inside corner for a strike. And a swing and a miss by Kaiser. And Schenkel up in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. A pitch away here from getting out of this inning. Ground ball ripped just foul down the third base line. We stay at 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, two, swing and a miss. Gotta have a throw down to first. Good throw to first, and Schenkel able to work out of the jam. Schlemgen starts the inning with a walk, advances to third, but 3 straight strikeouts ends the inning. And the Bulldogs get no runs on no hits. 1 error, 1 left, and we'll head to the bottom of the second. 1-0. Bulldogs on the Big Sioux Media Sports Network.
At Fieber Vans Implement, we carry a full line of agriculture and construction equipment. We carry the top brands to help you get every job done right. Our experienced technicians have more than 30 years experience working on all makes and models of farm and construction equipment. We'll get you in and out quickly so you can get back to work. We are now open for sales and service at our second location in Del Rapids. Today's technology at affordable prices. Fieber Vans Implement in Watertown and Del Rapids.
When you try to do too many things at once, you're likely to not do any of them well. At Wiffles Hybrids, we focus on one talent, developing the very best seed corn on the planet. It's an act we've been polishing for more than 70 years. Wiffles Hybrids, one thing done right.
To see how Wiffles Hybrids can increase corn yields on your farm, contact Carter or Mike at Grindy Seeds at 605-254-7447. Wiffles Hybrids, more than a number.
True Weight Solutions, offered exclusively at New Hope Chiropractic in Crooks. A weight loss program that is simple and sustainable because you're not eating prepackaged foods or taking additional medications, there's no exercise required, and it is certainly not a starvation diet. Since we've launched the program, we've helped people lose a considerable amount of weight, which has led to some pretty happy and healthy patients. To learn more, it's really simple. Just go to our website or give us a call. This might just be the program for you.
I want to thank the Minnehaha Conservation District, a local source for all of your conservation needs, including conservation planning, pollinator and wildlife habitat establishment, native grass seeding, shelter belt rehabilitation, tree planting, application assistance for NRCS programs, and more. Go to minnehahacd.org for more information. Bottom of the second. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss to Denton Bickness. Bickness, Bundy, and Frederick. And a breaking ball. Bickness swings through that one. And it's 0-2. The 0-2. And a quick 3-pitch strikeout. Bickness goes down swinging. That'll bring up Aiden Bundy, the right fielder. First pitch high and away for a ball. Sanderson with 4 strikeouts. Breaking ball. Call the ball as they broke around the plate. 2-0. Did allow a couple of runners, but a couple of errors in that inning. The first inning, as that one swung on. Might have been tap foul. 2 balls, 1 strike. Up and away for ball 3. The 3-1. That one's outside, ball 4. And a walk. Bundy will reach first base with 1 out, and it'll bring up number 8 hitter, the designated hitter, Brecken Frederick. Bundy will lead off from first. Throw over to first. Easy dive back in for Bundy. That one's going to get behind Schlimgen. Bundy will move up to second on the pass ball. Valley now with the runner in scoring position, 1 out. That one stays high for ball 2. As Anderson, after a quick 3-pitch strikeout to Bickness, has missed on 6 of his last 7. This one's fouled out of play. 2-1 the count. That one's high for ball 3. 3-1. That one right there for a strike, and the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. It's Bundy still at second with 1 out. Here's the 3-2. Fouled out of play. Frederick will stay alive. We'll do it again at 3-2. Sanderson delivers. Breaking ball high for ball 4. Back-to-back walks. That'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Parker Hemme. Swing and a miss by Hemme. Sanderson will step back off the mound. Everybody back. Bundy at second, Frederick at first. And again, Sanderson steps off, and a last Schlimgen out to the mound here. Sure they got the signs right. Oh, 0-1, ready to go. Breaking ball in there, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Roller up the line, and will be picked up in foul territory. Oh, foul ball. Good heads up play by Wilbur as that one was running the line. Make sure to pick that up in foul territory. That one, a kick to the backstop on the fastball. Everybody moves up a base. A wild pitch. Hemme now with a 1-2 count with runners on second and third. That one that kicks away again from Schlimgen. And the tying run will come across on another errant pitch. Bundy scores. Frederick moves up to third. And Tri-Valley has tied the ball game. 2 walks, pass ball, a couple of wild pitches. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Ball drops, throw to first. Now back over to third. Safe over at third. Two outs, and that'll bring up the top of the order here in Wingen. First pitch in their first strike. And second look for Alex Wingen. He went down looking in the bottom half of the first inning. Anderson delivers. Breaking ball stays in. 1-1. Inside corner, strike 2. Sanderson quickly out of the lineup. Tap foul by Wingen. He stays on the curveball. In the pitch. Swing and a miss. Swinging. Goes down for the third out. There was a run. No hits. No errors. One left. And we've completed two. It's a 1-1 ball game here in Colton on the Big Sioux Media Sports Network.
Looking for a way to make your business or organization stand out? Look no further than Absolute Business Promotions. We specialize in creating custom items for fundraising events, booster clubs, weddings, baby and bridal showers, anniversaries, birthday parties, sports teams apparel and uniforms, spirit wear, parades, banquets, awareness events, and so much more. Visit AbsoluteBusinessPromotions.com or call us at 605-204-5255 and let us help you bring your business to life.
Of the top 3 seed corn brands in the Central Corn Belt, only one is 100% focused on seed corn. Only one is U.S. farm family owned.
Tom, Henry, get out of that dirt!
And only one has got there without the help of a parent company.
Henry!
I guess that makes us the grown-up in the field. Wiffles Hybrids, fiercely independent and proud of it.
To see how Wiffles Hybrids can increase corn yields on your farm, contact Carter or Mike at Grindy Seeds at 605-254-7447. Wiffles Hybrids, more than a number.
New Hope Chiropractic has been serving the Tri-Valley School District and surrounding areas for the last 17 years. We've been a longtime supporter of Tri-Valley fine arts and athletics. If you have a need for chiropractic care, or maybe even a condition or symptom that isn't necessarily back or muscle related, give us a try. Over 3,000 patients already have. We're located in Crooks. We're open Monday through Friday, with evening appointments available on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Give us a call at 543-5700. Enjoy the game, and let's continue to support our Mustangs.
1-1 our score. We head to the top half of the third inning. It's going to be the top of the order for Hanson, Bridgewater-Emery. Baumler, Pop, and Sanderson due up. Bulldogs got a run in the top of the first. A single by Sanderson. He advanced to scoring position after a throwing error on a pickoff attempt. Wilbur with an RBI double. The Bulldogs with 1 run on 2 hits. They do have 2 errors for Tri-Valley. They picked up their run here in the bottom of the second. Back-to-back walks. Couple of wild pitches, and Bundy scored. So Tri-Valley with 1 run on no hits. They also have 2 errors. Through our first 2 innings, and Baumiller will step in. 0 for 1. The ground out to second in his first at bat. He'll swing and a miss on the opening off-speed pitch. And now time called here at the plate. A long look in for Schenkel. Now he's ready. Here's the windup. And a tap foul. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. This one's grounded over to first. Easy pickup and a touch on the base for out number 1. Carter Pop will step in. 2 is 0 for 1 with a ground out to second. ready here, first pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Another one. Schenkel finding a groove here. Quickly hit 0-2. And here's the 0-2. 3 of them right there. Strike 3. And a quick second out.
Inside every time. Let's go, White. Come on.
Be the 4th strikeout in the ball game for Landon Schenkel. And Tyler Sanderson stepping in. Reached on an infield single, a slow roller to short. 1 for 1. This one's a little bit harder hit to short, gobbled up. Throw to first in time, and a quick top of the 3rd. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. 1-1 our score. We're back after this on the Big Sioux Media Sports Network.
Build life-saving fire trucks at Rosenbauer. Rosenbauer America has been building life-saving fire apparatus for over 40 years in the Sioux Falls area. On-the-job training is available for most positions, and we need dedicated, responsible individuals to help us on our mission of saving lives and protecting property. Every moment counts at Rosenbauer, and every member of our team is treated just as importantly. Be part of something that matters. Go to buildfiretrucks.com to apply today.
Matt Larson with you on the Big Sioux Media Sports Network. Thank you for joining us here this evening for high school baseball, the first baseball broadcast of the season. Tri-Valley and Hanson, Bridgewater-Emery locked at 1 here as we head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. As we mentioned at the top of the broadcast, the Tri-Valley softball team also in action today. They started at about 4 o'clock. And the Mustangs defeat Dakota Valley 9-6 over in Crooks today. As Brody Dubvig will step in. And he laces the first pitch he sees out into center field, and that one gets over the center fielder's head and a long run to the fence. Dubvig around second. He's trying for 3rd. Stand-up triple for Dubvig. The first hit for Tri-Valley. Dubvig had reached on an error on a ground ball to 3rd in the 1st inning. That'll bring up Tristan Bundy. He's 0 for 1. The strikeout looking. All 6 recorded outs for the Bulldogs coming on a strikeout. So Sanderson with 6 strikeouts the first 2 innings. And he delivers. Swing and a miss by Bundy. Fake throw over to 3rd. The 0-1 from Sanderson. Hits the outside corner, strike 2. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 7 strikeouts now for Sanderson. And that'll bring up Trayson Richter. Richter also 0 for 1, reached on an error in the first. Got as far as second base. Tri-Valley's had runners in scoring position all 3 innings now. First pitch hits the top of the zone. First strike, 0-1. One's high. Count even at 1-1. Breaking ball fouled out of play. 1-2. Anderson looks in. Here's the pitch. Richter stays alive. He gets a piece of that one. Stays at 1 ball, 2 strikes. Do it again. Breaking ball low for ball 2. And a swing and a miss. Big strikeout again. For the second out. So after a leadoff triple by Dibvig, back-to-back strikeouts. And it'll bring up Landon Schenkel. Schenkel with, he's 0 for 1. Sanderson delivers. This one's low. Good block by Schlimgen. Dibvig standing over at third. The leadoff triple. On the blast to center field. That one's high, ball 2. Schenkel takes ball 3. Schenkel shows bunt, pulls back. Outside, ball 4 is the call. So Schenkel will move to first. A 2-out walk. Runners on the corners now. And Nitin Bickness will step in. Bickness 0 for 1. Went down swinging to lead off the second. Sanderson looks over at first, and the pitch comes right at Bickness with a strike, 0-1. And a swing and a miss, strike 2. Sanderson 1 pitch away from working around a leadoff triple. And a 2-out walk. The 0-2 coming up. That's high, ball 4. And it bounces onto the mid of Schlimgen, and Dibvig able to score. Now a throw down to third. And he's out at third. So wild play there. But Tri-Valley does take the lead. Dibvig scores on a pass ball. It popped out of the mitt of Schlimgen. He got hung up with the umpire, allowing Dibvig to score. Schenkel moved up to second and then caught 2-5, trying to advance to third on the play for the third out. So Bickness will lead off the fourth. But with all of that, Tri-Valley takes a lead. They're ahead 2-1 after 3. We'll be back in a moment on the Big Sioux Media Sports Network. If you have insurance needs, contact Lisa Johnson, president of White Insurance. They have all of your insurance needs from farm, home, auto, business, crop, life, and health insurance. White Insurance is located at 409 Northwest Avenue in Crooks. For all of your insurance needs, contact Lisa Johnson of White Insurance, 605-543-5722, or stop in at 409 Northwest Avenue in Crooks.
At Feber Vans Implement, we carry a full line of agriculture and construction equipment. We carry the top brands to help you get every job done right. Our experienced technicians have more than 30 years experience working on all makes and models of farm and construction equipment. We'll get you in and out quickly so you can get back to work. We are now open for sales and service at our second location in Del Rapids. Today's technology at affordable prices. Feber Vans Implement in Watertown and Del Rapids.
When you try to do too many things at once, you're likely to not do any of them well. At Wiffles Hybrids, we focus on one talent, developing the very best seed corn on the planet. It's an act we've been polishing for more than 70 years. Wiffles Hybrids, one thing done right.
To see how Wiffles Hybrids can increase corn yields on your farm, contact Carter or Mike at Grindy Seeds at 605-254-7447. Wiffles Hybrids, more than a number. Be the top half of the fourth inning. Tri-Valley leading 2-1 after a unique ending to our bottom of the third. A pass ball run scores to tangle up between the catcher and the umpire. Then Schenkel thrown out at third, trying to go from first to third on the play. Tri-Valley taking advantage of the leadoff triple by Dibvig. Their only hit. And now at the top of the fourth, it'll be Wilbur, and Schlimgen for Hanson, Bridgewater-Emery. First pitch fouled away. Ben Wilbur 1 for 1, an RBI double in the top of the first. A deep shot to center field. Drove home Sanderson. Curveball stays inside, 1-1. An off-speed pitch. The umpire got hit here. Oh, quick little moment here. Give him a moment. Count will be 1 ball and 2 strikes. It's a low pitch that hit the ground, and I don't know if it came up and got his hand or what happened. I think that's what might have been what it was. The ball bounced up behind the catcher and caught the umpire's hand. Looks like we may be ready to go. Count 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2. This one hit off to the left side and will drift out of play. Count will stay 1 ball, 2 strikes. Schenkel out of the windup, the 1-2. Another tap foul. Wilbur stays alive. This one's hit into the left field. Solid single. Tri-Valley gets it in quickly. Third hit in the ball game. And a leadoff single for Wilbur. He's 2 for 2. And now A.J. Wilbur stepping in. Grounded out to short. 0 for 1. Schenkel delivers outside for a ball. So 1-0, up high, ball 2. Fouled straight back into the fence. 2 balls, 1 strike. Schenkel look first. Punt attempt. Foul tip. So we have a foul ball. So Ben Wilbur will have to go back to first, and the count is 2-2. Schenkel the 2-2. Low for ball 3. Big digs it out. Keeping the runner at first, and now full count. Three-two coming. This one's foul down the left field line. 3-2 still. Low for ball 4. Close pitch. Wilbur takes it, and the first 2 batters reach here for the Bulldogs. Schlim getting the ball, come to the plate. With nobody out and 2 on. Ben Wilbur at second, A.J. Wilbur at first. Schenkel takes a long look in. Delivers first pitch in there for a strike. Schlimgen, no official at bat. He walked to lead off the second. Advanced to third on an error. A pickoff attempt over at first, but was stranded at third base. Now Schenkel was able to strike out the side. The rest of the batters, the next three, to keep Schlimgen at third. Big save by Dibvig on the pitch that sails outside, and it's 1-1. A delay here. Everybody gets reset. The 1-1 coming. Schenkel pitch inside, kicks away from Dibvig, and the runners are going to advance. Nobody out. Runners on second and third now. For Hanson, Bridgewater-Emery. I think trail 2-1 here in the top of the fourth. That one finds its way into left field. One run's going to come in. Chance to get a runner at second. He'll advance on the throw that squeaks into the infield. It's an RBI single for Schlimgen to tie the ball game. Be the fourth hit of the ball game. Second one of this inning. And we are tied at 2-2 here. Rally still going for the Bulldogs. So they'll have runners on first and third. Still nobody out. Is Merrick, Jarding, and Kaiser. 7, 8, 9 hitters coming up. Quick meeting on the mound. And Merrick will step in a big spot here. Actually, runners are at second and third. Schlimgen advanced on the throw. So second and third, nobody out. Pitch just missing. Maybe a little low, 1-0. Merrick 0 for 1, struck out looking. That one misses as well, 2-0. Ground ball is going to be tapped foul. Breaking ball up the side corner. Strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Foul tip. Divick can't hang on. Merrick stays alive at 2-2. Fouled off. Out of the park, 2-2 again. Schenkel. Ground ball right underneath his glove into center field. That's going to score 1. And an RBI single for Merrick. 4 straight have reached. Make our score 3-2 now. Hanson, Bridgewater-Emery taking the lead with a couple of runs. 3 hits and a walk. And now Radek Jarding step in. He is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. This one's laced down the line, foul. Didn't get fouled by much. That one's hit behind the runner into right field. 1 run comes in. First to third on the little hit and run there. Three straight RBI singles. Still nobody out in the inning. That's the 3rd run, and that'll be it. Schenkel, this is the 2nd mound visit, so he will come out. We'll take a break. We'll get some defensive changes. 4-2. Hanson, Bridgewater-Emery leading in the top of the 4th here on the Big Stu Media Sports Network.
True Weight Solutions, offered exclusively at New Hope Chiropractic in Crooks. A weight loss program that is simple and sustainable because you're not eating prepackaged foods or taking additional medications, there's no exercise required, and it is certainly not a starvation diet. Since we've launched the program, we've helped people lose a considerable amount of weight, which has led to some pretty happy and healthy patients. To learn more, it's really simple. Just go to our website or give us a call. This might just be the program for you.
Looking for a way to make your business or organization stand out? Look no further than Absolute Business Promotions. We specialize in creating custom items for fundraising events, booster clubs, weddings, baby and bridal showers, anniversaries, birthday parties, sports teams apparel and uniforms, spirit wear, parades, banquets, awareness events, and so much more. Visit AbsoluteBusinessPromotions.com or call us at 605-204-5255 and let us help you bring your business to life.
Of the top 3 seed corn brands in the Central Corn Belt, only one is 100% focused on seed corn. Only one is U.S. farm family owned.
Tom, Henry, get out of that dirt!
And only one has got there without the help of a parent company.
Henry!
I guess that makes us the grown-up in the field. Wiffles Hybrids, fiercely independent and proud of it.
To see how Wiffles Hybrids can increase corn yields on your farm, contact Carter or Mike at Grindy Seeds at 605-254-7447. Wiffles Hybrids, more than a number.
New Hope Chiropractic has been serving the Tri-Valley School District and surrounding areas for the last 17 years. We've been a longtime supporter of Tri-Valley fine arts and athletics. If you have a need for chiropractic care, or maybe even a condition or symptom that isn't necessarily back or muscle related, give us a try. Over 3,000 patients already have. We're located in Crooks. We're open Monday through Friday, with evening appointments available on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Give us a call at 543-5700. Enjoy the game, and let's continue to support our Mustangs.
Pitching change for Tri-Valley. Coming in is going to be Tristan Bundy. As the big inning continuing here for the Bulldogs of Hanson, Bridgewater-Emery. Schenkel had sat down 6 in a row coming into this top of the 4th inning, but 4 hits in the inning and a walk, still nobody out. 3 straight RBI singles. Now Weston Kaiser stepping in. He takes inside for a ball. That one's going to sail to the backstop. Sliding in Slayfilly is going to be Merrick on the wild pitch. Jarding moves up to second. Makes it a 5-2 score. Four runs already plated in the top of the 4th. Long look at second. Here's the pitch. Bunt out to the mound. Fielded. Throw over towards first is in time, but a sacrifice by Weston Kaiser. Moves Jarding up to third. And it turns the lineup back to the top in Baumiller, who's 0 for 2. That one's up and in for a ball. Baumiller has grounded out to second and a ground out to first. One's inside, ball 2. And Jarding over at third base, the 1 out. That one there, call a strike. High part of the zone, 2-1. That's tap foul. Two balls, two strikes to the leadoff hitter, Bob Miller. Bundy with the pitch. Missed. Maybe inside, maybe low. Count runs full, 3-2. As the monthly siren test for Minnehaha County. That's what you hear in the background. 7 o'clock here tonight. The 3-2 from Bundy. Ball 4. Put runners on the corners now. And Carter Pop will step in 0 for 2. Ground out to second and a strikeout. Four hits in the inning, 4 runs scored. Bundy coming set. There goes the runner from first. First strike. Bob Miller basically walks into second. Second and third, 1 out. Up and in for a ball. One and one. 2 on and 1 out. Inside ball 2. Big swing and a miss. Count will even up 2-2. The 2-2. And Bundy comes back with a strikeout. The second out. And we'll bring up Tyler Sanderson, the 9th batter here in the inning. 1 for 2, a single, and a ground out to short. Has also scored a run. As Jarding still at third, Bob Miller at second. First pitch low, dug out by Dibvig. This one is down the line and fares. Sticks that one in between the bag and third base. And a 2-run single for Sanderson. Got that right in between the line and the third baseman. Makes it 7-2. A 6-run inning here for the Bulldogs. And back to Ben Wilbur. Started this inning with a single. First time he's facing Bundy's. That one goes behind him for a ball. 1-0. So far, Wilbur is 2 for 2. An RBI double and a single. Swing and a miss. 1-1. A little bit out in front of that one. Let's hit straight up. I think it stayed in play, but out of the reach of Dibvig. Count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 to Wilbur. Bundy delivers, runner goes. Low, Dibvig throw to second. Not in time. Stolen base for Sanderson. They're the courtesy runner for Sanderson. Another one fouled out of play. Two balls, 2 strikes. Bundy delivers. Slow roller to short. Scooped up. And over in time to get Wilbur. 10 coming to the plate for Hanson, Bridgewater-Emery. They pick up 6 runs on 5 hits. No errors, 1 left. We get to the bottom of the 4th here on the Big Sioux Media Sports Network.
New Hope Chiropractic has been serving the Tri-Valley School District and surrounding areas for the last 17 years. We've been a longtime supporter of Tri-Valley fine arts and athletics. If you have a need for chiropractic care, or maybe even a condition or symptom that isn't necessarily back or muscle related, give us a try. Over 3,000 patients already have. We're located in Crooks. We're open Monday through Friday, with evening appointments available on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Give us a call at 543-5700. Enjoy the game, and let's continue to support our Mustangs.
Build life-saving fire trucks at Rosenbauer. Rosenbauer-America has been building life-saving fire apparatus for over 40 years in the Sioux Falls area. On-the-job training is available for most positions, and we need dedicated, responsible individuals to help us on our mission of saving lives and protecting property. Every moment counts at Rosenbauer, and every member of our team is treated just as importantly. Be part of something that matters. Go to buildfiretrucks.com to apply today.
Bottom of the 4th. Bigness will step in and lead things off. He takes a big cut. He was hitting when the final out was recorded. Another swing there, 0-2. And a pass ball that scored Dibvig, and then Schenkel was caught going, trying to get it to third from first on the same play. It's Bigness leading things off 0-2. This is outside for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bigness 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Breaking ball stays high. Missing outside, ball 3. So 3 balls, 2 strikes now on Bickness. And Bickness works back for a walk to lead off the 4th. To bring up Aiden Bundy. Bundy drew a 1-out walk in the 2nd, scored a run. Big cuts, 0-1. Stays inside, just missing there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now low for ball 2. That one hits the outside corner. Sanderson battles back for a 2-2 count. Throw to first. Bickness diving back in. Apologize. Not quick enough to get the camera moving over there. 2-2. And that will be strike 3. Bundy will go down swinging. Strikeout number 9 for Sanderson. And now Brecken Frederick will step in. He drew a walk. It is only at bat, so no official at bat here this evening. The throw over to first. Bickness back in time. First pitch to Frederick is high for ball, 1-0. The breaking ball stays high. Get 2-0. Toss to first again. Bickness diving in. Ball 3. Ball 4. So 1-out walk puts runners on first and second. 2 walks in the inning. Now we've got time called here. We'll see if we have a pitching change here. Anderson's been able to work around some miscues and some walks. Able to work around a couple of errors in the first inning. Walked a couple of batters at a couple of wild pitches, allowed a run to score in the second. Had a leadoff triple in the third. That run scored on a pass ball. Now a couple of walks here in the fourth. Does have 9 strikeouts, 5 walks in the innings, only allowed the 1 hit. And Hemi will step in. 0 for 1. Use one of the strikeout victims. Hit to second. And that throw goes into left field. Trying to go for the double play. That'll allow a run to score. So an error on the second baseman allows Bickness to come in. Frederick goes to third. And Hemi will reach on a fielder's choice, but we do have the error on the throw. No RBI on that one. The third error committed by Hanson, Bridgewater-Emery. Now the top of the order. First one fouled in the fence by Wingen, who's 0 for 2. A couple of strikeouts. That one low for a ball. Outside ball 2. 2-1. And now low for ball 3. Slow roller towards second. Throw to first, an RBI ground out. A run does come in. So Wingen will go down 4-3 for the second out. Does drive in a run, picks up an RBI. Hemi will move to third. Makes it a 7-4 score. And it'll bring up Dibvig, who is 1 for 2, reached at an error, and had a triple. Flicks the first one foul out of play. Blown away, ball 1. Sanderson out of the windup. And that one's going to hit Dibvig. And he'll take first. So a hit batter. We'll bring up Tristan Bundy, who's 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. Tri-Valley has responded with a couple of runs here in the bottom of the 4th. Looking to maybe get one more after a big 6-run 4th inning by the Bulldogs. Sanderson will come set. There goes Dibvig. Up and in. No throw. So 1-0. Up high, ball 2. Swing and a miss by Bundy. Count 2 balls, 1 strike. Outside ball 3. Side ball 4. Bases loaded, and that will be it for Sanderson, as he'll come out. So pitching change here in the middle of the 4th for Hanson, Bridgewater-Emery as well. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this on the Big Sioux Media Sports Network. If you have insurance needs, contact Lisa Johnson, president of White Insurance. They have all of your insurance needs from farm, home, auto, business, crop, life, and health insurance. White Insurance is located at 409 Northwest Avenue in Crooks. For all of your insurance needs, contact Lisa Johnson of White Insurance, 605-543-5722, or stop in at 409 Northwest Avenue in Crooks.
At Feber Vans Implement, we carry a full line of agriculture and construction equipment. We carry the top brands to help you get every job done right. Our experienced technicians have more than 30 years experience working on all makes and models of farm and construction equipment. We'll get you in and out quickly so you can get back to work. We are now open for sales and service at our second location in Del Rapids. Today's technology at affordable prices. Feber Vans Implement in Watertown and Del Rapids.
When you try to do too many things at once, you're likely to not do any of them well. At Wiffles Hybrids, we focus on one talent: developing the very best seed corn on the planet. It's an act we've been polishing for more than 70 years. Wiffles Hybrids, one thing done right.
To see how Wiffles Hybrids can increase corn yields on your farm, contact Carter or Mike at Grindy Seeds at 605-254-7447. Back to action here. And stepping in is going to be Grayson Richter. Fouls the first pitch off. 0-1. Coming in to pitch is Weston Kaiser. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Strike 2 on Richter. The 0-2. Pitch is high for a ball. Foul. Popped up, fouled on a play. Pitch inside. Ball 2. Two now. This one's laced into right field. That's going to bring in a run. Rounding third, coming in. It's a 2-run single for Grayson Richter. Bundy moves over to third. A 7-6 score. 4 plated here for Tri-Valley in the bottom of the 4th. Stepping in is going to be Cooper Durick. Came in for Schenkel. The 9th batter to hit for Tri-Valley now in the 4th. Fouls the first one off. 0-1. Side ball 1. Runner advances a second. This one's hit over to second, and that one's through the legs. And kicks into center field. 2 runs are going to score. Durick puts a ball in play. That'll score 2 more. On the air. And Tri-Valley takes the lead with 6 runs of their own here in the 4th. Big 4th inning for both teams. And that one's fouled off by Bickness. He's coming up for the second time. Bickness started the inning with a walk. Swing and a miss, strike 2. The 0-2, low for a ball. One, 2, up high, ball 2. This one's looped into center field, and it will be caught to end the inning. So Tri-Valley sends 10 to the plate. They plate 6 on 1 hit. There is 2 errors and 1 runner left on, so we complete 4. 8-7 our score. Tri-Valley on top here in the Big Sioux Media Sports Network.
True Weight Solutions, offered exclusively at New Hope Chiropractic in Crooks. A weight loss program that is simple and sustainable because you're not eating prepackaged foods or taking additional medications, there's no exercise required, and it is certainly not a starvation diet. Since we've launched the program, we've helped people lose a considerable amount of weight, which has led to some pretty happy and healthy patients. To learn more, it's really simple. Just go to our website or give us a call. This might just be the program for you.
Looking for a way to make your business or organization stand out? Look no further than Absolute Business Promotions. We specialize in creating custom items for fundraising events, booster clubs, weddings, baby and bridal showers, anniversaries, birthday parties, sports teams apparel and uniforms, spirit wear, parades, banquets, awareness events, and so much more. Visit AbsoluteBusinessPromotions.com or call us at 605-204-5255 and let us help you bring your business to life.
Of the top 3 seed corn brands in the Central Corn Belt, only one is 100% focused on seed corn. Only one is U.S. farm family owned.
Tom, Henry, get out of that dirt!
and only one has got there without the help of a parent company.
Henry!
I guess that makes us the grown-up in the field. Wyffels Hybrids, fiercely independent and proud of it.
To see how Wyffels Hybrids can increase corn yields on your farm, contact Carter or Mike at Grindy Seeds at 605-254-7447. Wyffels Hybrids, more than a number. Back in Colton, Matt Larson with you as we head to the top of the 5th inning. Already 2 hours into this one. We only completed 4. Each team scoring 6 runs in the 4th inning. Tri-Valley regaining the leads 8-7. And it will be A.J. Wilbur, Slimkin, and Merrick coming up for the Bulldogs here in their half of the 5th. Wilbur 0 for 1, a ground out and a walk. The first pitch delivered low for a ball. Tristan Bundy came in last inning in relief. This one's lifted into the outfield. And it's missed out in center field. And the air will put Wilbur on second base. Now Easton Schlimgen will step in. 1 for 1. A walk, and he's single. Bundy delivers. This one's low for a ball. That one low as well, ball 2. Bundy delivers. Again low, this one's going to kick away. Runner will advance. So Wilbur moves to third. Inside corner for a strike on Schlimgen. Over into left field. And missed it, and it's a fair ball. Another missed fly ball out in the outfield. Brings in another run for Bulldogs. It's right behind the fence pole in our view. Air in left and an air in center. And Hanson, Bridgewater-Emery has tied the game. Bunt attempt. This one's going to be picked up foul. It is Merrick. The plate, 1 for 2, a single and a strikeout. Over to third. Out at first. Runner will advance to third. The 5-3 the put out. Bring up Raddick Jarding, who's 1 for 2. Line drive caught at third, dive over at third base, and they got him. Double play. We got one guy said safe, one guy says out. A big play over at third base, and a discussion is going to be had here, so we'll keep it here before we take off. Now Tri-Valley's headed off to the dugout. We'll see. Line drive was caught, and then a dive over at third. The home plate umpire called him safe, but the base ump said out. It will stand as a double play. So a run comes in on a couple of errors. Nobody left. We are tied at 8. Bottom of the 5th we go here in the Big Sioux Media Sports Network.
Looking for a way to make your business or organization stand out? Look no further than Absolute Business Promotions. We specialize in creating custom items for fundraising events, booster clubs, weddings, baby and bridal showers, anniversaries, birthday parties, sports teams apparel and uniforms, spirit wear, parades, banquets, awareness events, and so much more. Visit AbsoluteBusinessPromotions.com or call us at 605-204-5255 and let us help you bring your business to life.
Of the top 3 seed corn brands in the Central Corn Belt, only one is 100% focused on seed corn. Only one is U.S. farm family owned.
Tom, Henry, get out of that dirt!
And only one has got there without the help of a parent company.
Henry!
I guess that makes us the grown-up in the field. Wiffles Hybrids, fiercely independent and proud of it.
To see how Wiffles Hybrids can increase corn yields on your farm, contact Carter or Mike at Grindy Seeds at 605-254-7447. Wiffles Hybrids, more than a number. Now Larson back with you in Colton, and a tie score, 8-8 is the score. Stepping in is going to be Aiden Bundy. 1 for 2, strikeout and a walk. The first pitch delivered will be high for a ball, 1-0. Second pitch, swing and a miss for a strike. And pitching now again is Kaiser. Came in last inning. He's working quickly. That one drops low, 2-1.
It's a great spot. Wait.
A 2-1. Up high, ball 3. And a ball 4. Leadoff walk. Brings up Brecken Frederick. Frederick, no official at bat, 2 walks so far. Here's it comes set. First one's in there for a strike, 0-1.
You have 8-8 on your book.
So the 1-1 coming up. Stays up and in, ball 2. Or 1-1, excuse me. 1-1's the count. The scoreboard was off. 1 ball, 1 strike. In there, strike 2. Frederick. Frederick, couple of walks in the ball game. Fouled out of play. He's going to get up and out of there. Count stays 1-2. Here's the pitch. Up high. We run even. Bundy over at first after a leadoff walk. Popped up, right side, could be trouble. Looks like it's going to land fair. And it does. It's going to drop in for a single. Big turn at second, but Bundy slams on the brakes. The first 2 runners reach here for Tri-Valley. Frederick with a single. We'll bring up Parker Hemme. Hemme 0 for 2. A strikeout and reached on a fielder's choice. Gazer delivers. Scoring to bunt, takes a strike. Sammy pulls back. Pitch is high. Sammy backs away from the bunt. Evens 1-1. High ball 2. Swing and a miss by Hemme, and the count even at 2-2. 2 on, nobody out for Tri-Valley in their half of the 5th. Ball 3, and a full count on the number 9 hitter. And a walk. Base is loaded, nobody out. Had a meeting on the mound here. As Tri-Valley will have the top of the order coming up. And it looks like we're going to have a pitching change, so we'll take a break. We'll come back after this with some changes. 8-8 our score, bottom 5. The Big Sioux Media Sports Network.
Build life-saving fire trucks at Rosenbauer. Rosenbauer America has been building life-saving fire apparatus for over 40 years in the Sioux Falls area. On-the-job training is available for most positions, and we need dedicated, responsible individuals to help us on our mission of saving lives and protecting property. Every moment counts at Rosenbauer, and every member of our team is treated just as importantly. Be part of something that matters. Go to buildfiretrucks.com to apply today.
If you have insurance needs, contact Lisa Johnson, president of White Insurance. They have all of your insurance needs from farm, home, auto, business, crop, life, and health insurance. White Insurance is located at 409 Northwest Avenue in Crooks. For all of your insurance needs, contact Lisa Johnson of White Insurance, 605-543-5722, or stop in at 409 Northwest Avenue in Crooks. Back here in the bottom of the fifth, no outs, bases loaded for Tri-Valley. Top of the order coming up, and Ben Wilbur coming in to pitch for Hanson Bridgewater-Emery. Inning has started with a walk, a single, and a walk. Bundy at third, Frederick at second, Hemme is at first. So again, the top of the order, and Alex swinging coming up 0 for 3. A couple of strikeouts, a ground out, does have an RBI. Comes up in a big spot here with the bases loaded. And nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Missing outside for a ball, 1-0. This one's hit up the middle. Ground ball to second. He comes home for the play. Out. Force out. So 4-2 the put out. Everybody moves up a base. Wingin reaches on the fielder's choice. 1 out. And now stepping in is Dibvig, who is 1 for 2. Takes the first one outside for a ball, 1-0. Dibvig has a triple, and a run scored, reached on an error, is hit by a pitch. One in there for a strike. 1-1. Curveball fouled back. Count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 outside. The scoreboard here at the field shows 9-8 in favor of Tri-Valley. I have it down as 8-8. To see if I can figure out what's going on there in a minute. Here's the pitch. That one's outside. Kicks away. We're going to play at the plate. And that's what I have the 9th run coming in. Ball 3. Everybody moves up a row. Three-two. This one's blasted or popped up into center field. I thought it was hit far. It was. I thought so. I thought that was blasted into right center. It was. The center fielder thought it was more in as he came in. Divvig with a 2-run triple, driving home 2 more runs. His second triple. Boy, when that went off the bat, I certainly thought that it was hit farther than what the center fielder. He came in on it like it was going to be a lazy fly ball, and we're at that time of the night where it is just hard to see. And I have 11-8 the score now. The first pitch outside for a ball. It is Bundy, Tristan Bundy stepping in, 0 for 2. It's the outside corner for a strike. The swing and a miss, strike 2. And strike 3. Second out. As Bundy goes down swinging. And it brings up Richter. This one gets into left field. Richter delivers a big hit. Brings in Dibvig. Third hit of the inning. Steal attempt, throw to second. Not in time. Stolen base. Count 0-1. Scorebook shows that Tri-Valley scored twice. Second one in there for a strike, scoring twice in the second inning, and I do not have that. Count 1 ball, 2 strikes on Cooper Durrick. Durrick reached down in air. It's up and away, ball 2. So 2-2 count. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, that will end it. Dry Valley picks up 4 more runs. on 3 hits. 4 runs on 3 hits. No errors, 1 left on. Tri-Valley leads here after 5 on the Big Sioux Media Sports Network.
When you try to do too many things at once, you're likely to not do any of them well. At Wiffles Hybrids, we focus on one talent, developing the very best seed corn on the planet. It's an act we've been polishing for more than 70 years. Wiffles Hybrids, one thing done right.
To see how Wiffles Hybrids can increase corn yields on your farm, contact Carter or Mike at Grindy Seeds at 605-254-7447. Wiffles Hybrids, more than a number.
True Weight Solutions, offered exclusively at New Hope Chiropractic in Crooks. A weight loss program that is simple and sustainable because you're not eating prepackaged foods or taking additional medications, there's no exercise required, and it is certainly not a starvation diet. Since we've launched the program, we've helped people lose a considerable amount of weight, which has led to some pretty happy and healthy patients. To learn more, it's really simple. Just go to our website or give us a call. This might just be the program for you.
Back at Colton, it is 12-8. They had the scoreboard wrong. 12-8. I think somebody was going off a game changer, and they think they have game changer screwed up. So I thought that we were keeping pretty good records. It is 12-8 as our score right now. As again, Tri-Valley picks up 4 runs in the bottom of the 5th to go ahead 12-8. We head to the 6th inning. It's going to be Kaiser, Baumiller, and Pop here in the 6th inning for Hanson, Bridgewater-Emery. Been some excitement the last couple of innings here. Tri-Valley had a 2-1 lead after 3 innings, and then the Bulldogs scored 6 in the top of the 4th. Tri-Valley answered with 6 in the bottom. Hanson Bridgewater-Emery tied the game in the top of the 5th, but a 4-run bottom of the 5th for Tri-Valley as they lead at 12-8. And Weston Kaiser stepping in. 0 for 1, a strikeout, now has a sacrifice bunt. First pitch up high for a ball. That one low for ball 2. And now 3 out of the zone. Start the 6th inning. Tristan Bundy starting another inning of work. And that one's called a strike. 3-1. The 3-1. Ball 4. Top of the order in Braden Baumiller. Baumiller over 2. A couple of groundouts and a walk. And that's a hard drive down the left field line. In there for a single. Quick return throw in. So now the first two runners reach for the Bulldogs, and now Carter Pop steps in over 3. Take the first pitch on the inside half for a strike. Scoring to bunt. This one's bunted foul. The 0-2. That one's foul. The 0-2 on Pop. And a breaking ball, swing and a miss for out number 1. Sanderson will come to the plate now, 2 for 3. 2 singles, a ground out, a couple of RBIs. And a big swing and a miss for strike 1. There's the 0-1. Picked up. Short. No. Could not handle it. Throw to the plate. Not in time on the air. Everybody's going to move up as the ball is thrown around. Almost a fielder's choice there on that hard smash by Sanderson. A run will come in on the air. Five errors now in the ball game. Ben Wilbur will step in, 2 for 3. You go through and it goes into center field. And we'll have another throwing error. Another run in for the Bulldogs. Two runs in, 1 out. A 1-0 count to Ben Wilbur. Breaking ball, outside ball 2. Back to the mound. Good flip over to first, get the out. Runner stays put. Now A.J. Wilbur will come to the plate. He is 0 for 1. Ground out too short and a couple of walks. And a snag over at third base. On that line drive by A.J. Wilbur. Big play over at third by Cooper Durick to save a run. 2 runs do come in on 1 hit, 2 errors. Bottom of the 6th after this. The Big Sioux Media Sports Network.
True Weight Solutions, offered exclusively at New Hope Chiropractic in Crooks. A weight loss program that is simple and sustainable because you're not eating prepackaged foods or taking additional medications. There's no exercise required, and it is certainly not a starvation diet. Since we've launched the program, we've helped people lose a considerable amount of weight, which has led to some pretty happy and healthy patients. To learn more, it's really simple. Just go to our website or give us a call. This might just be the program for you.
Looking for a way to make your business or organization stand out? Look no further than Absolute Business Promotions. We specialize in creating custom items for fundraising events, booster clubs, weddings, baby and bridal showers, anniversaries, birthday parties, sports teams apparel and uniforms, spirit wear, parades, banquets, awareness events, and so much more. Visit AbsoluteBusinessPromotions.com or call us at 605-204-5255 and let us help you bring your business to life.
12-10 our score. Bottom of the 6th inning. Unofficially, I've got 10 runs, 8 hits, 4 errors for Hanson, Bridgewater-Emery. 12 runs, 5 hits, 6 errors for Tri-Valley. As Tri-Valley will have Bickness, Bundy, and Frederick coming up here in the bottom of the 6th, leading by 2. They able to put together 2 big innings, a 6-run 4th to regain the lead, 8-7. Then adding 4 more last inning to go ahead 12-8. Tri-Valley led 2-1 after 3 innings, but a 6-run inning for Hanson, Bridgewater-Emery put them in front 7-2. Tri-Valley responded with 6 of their own. And now they stay in front here, 12-10. We're trying to complete our warm-ups here. It's getting chillier as the night goes on. We're over 2.5 hours into this one with 6 innings in the almost 6 innings in the books. And it will be Bickness to step in. Bickness 0 for 2. Strikeout, fly out to center, and a walk. And the first pitch from Wilbur is low for ball, 1-0. That one's up and in, ball 2. Fouled up and over the grandstand. Two balls, 1 strike. Popped up that one again, out of plays. It's going to get over the fence. Off the concession stand. And it's 2-2. Breaking ball in there, strike 3. A good looking pitch from Wilbur. And Bickness goes down for the first out. Aiden Bundy comes to the plate. 0 for 1, a couple of walks and a strikeout. Wilbur will work out of the windup. And a swing and a miss for strike 1. That'll be low. Count will even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Brecken Frederick will follow Bundy. Ball 2. Is that like a good breaking ball, but stays around the plate. 2-1. That one's in there for a strike. Here's the 2-2. Missing outside with the breaking ball and the count full. Three and 2. Squirted foul. So we have a full count still on Aiden Bundy. And that'll be ball 4. Third walk Bundy has drawn tonight. And now Brecken Frederick. 1 for 1, 2 walks and a single. Breaking ball is high for a ball, 1-0. Throw to first, not in time. Popped up. This one's in the grandstands. Head on a plate. Up and in for ball 2. Good. Up. 3-1. Ball 4. Back-to-back one-out walks. Parker Hemme, 0 for 2. A strikeout reached in a fielder's choice, has a walk. Two on and 1 out. Wilbur will look in here to Hemi. That one's down the middle for a strike. In there, strike two. Oh, and 2 to Hemi. Foul the way. Hemi will stay alive. No balls, 2 strikes. And that'll hit Hemi. And the bases will be loaded. Tri-Valley putting together a rally here in the 6th. Yeah, and the top of the order is going to come up with Wingen. Had 1 out here for Tri-Valley. Wingen's 0 for 4 in the ballgame. A couple of strikeouts, a ground out, and reached down a fielder's choice. First pitch, outside corner for a strike. Bundy at third, Frederick at second, Hemi at first. Outside for a ball. Fouled off. 1 and 2. One ball, 2 strikes the count. Wilbur out of the windup. And that one's low. Schlimgen with the block. Keeps everybody where they're at. Bases loaded. Runners stay put. Tri-Valley not going to attempt anything here with some pressure on the Bulldogs and only 1 out. And a swing and a miss for strike 3. The much needed strikeout for Wilbur. Puts 2 outs on the board. But Brody Dibvig will step in. He was 2 for 3. Reached on an error. He's got 2 triples, 2 RBIs. He's also been hit by a pitch. Comes up with the bases loaded here in the bottom of the 6th with 2 out. Breaking ball stays in. 1-0. That one's low. Schlimgen saves it. Holds it. Everybody is able to scramble back. Everybody gets their base. Schlimgen hangs on to it. 2-0 to Dibvick. That one does kick away. Wild pitch. Everybody will move up. And now they're just going to give Dibvick the base on the walk. And to bring up Bundy. 0 for 3, 3 strikeouts and a walk. On a play again. Valley's gotten some bats on the ball, but most of them heading on a play. 3 walks, a hit batter, wild pitch in the inning. Couple of strikeouts. So Dry Valley has added a run without a hit here this inning. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Strike 3, inside corner. That'll end the inning. Again, Tri Valley picks up a run on no hits, no errors. Bases left loaded. Top of the 7th. 13-10 Tri Valley on the Big Sioux Media Sports Network.
New Hope Chiropractic has been serving the Tri-Valley School District and surrounding areas for the last 17 years. We've been a longtime supporter of Tri-Valley fine arts and athletics. If you have a need for chiropractic care, or maybe even a condition or symptom that isn't necessarily back or muscle related, give us a try. Over 3,000 patients already have. We're located in Crooks. We're open Monday through Friday, with evening appointments available on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Give us a call at 543-5700. Enjoy the game, and let's continue to support our Mustangs.
Build life-saving fire trucks at Rosenbauer. Rosenbauer America has been building life-saving fire apparatus for over 40 years in the Sioux Falls area. On-the-job training is available for most positions, and we need dedicated, responsible individuals to help us on our mission of saving lives and protecting property. Every moment counts at Rosenbauer, and every member of our team is treated just as importantly. Be part of something that matters. Go to buildfiretrucks.com to apply today.
If you have insurance needs, contact Lisa Johnson, president of White Insurance. They have all of your insurance needs from farm, home, auto, business, crop, life, and health insurance. White Insurance is located at 409 Northwest Avenue in Crooks. For all of your insurance needs, contact Lisa Johnson of White Insurance, 605-543-5722, or stop in at 409 Northwest Avenue in Crooks. Top half of the 7th inning. New pitcher in for Tri Valley is going to be Alex Wingen to try to close this one out with a 3-run lead. He's going to be facing the 6, 7, and 8 hitters for Hanson, Bridgewater-Emery. And stepping in first is going to be Eston Schlemgen, who is 0 for 2, or 1 for 2, that is. We'll also face Merrick and Jarding. It's Tri Valley trying to open the season with a victory over in Hanson, Bridgewater-Emery. We've now hit hour number 3 here in the ball game. So waiting for throw down to second here. Not sure the delay. And here we go. Schlimgen stepping in again, 1 for 2. A walk, a single with an RBI, reached on an error. Wingen looking in, and he'll deliver the first pitch. Up and in for a ball, 1-0. Stibbig and Wingen chat here for a moment. And that one behind the batters. We're seeing as it gets colder, I think it's getting harder to hold that grip on the baseball. We've seen that quite a bit here the last couple of innings. That one steals outside, ball 3. Strike 1, the call. So the 3-1 popped up on a play again as it goes up over the backstop. And now a 3-2 count on Eston Schlimgen. The 3-2, ball 4. The inning starts with a leadoff walk. Rhett Merrick to the plate, 1 for 3. Strikeout, a RBI single and a ground out to third. And delivers low for ball 1. One's hot in the upper half of the zone for a strike, 1-1. Winging with the 1-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Winging up in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. That will go to the backstop. Count 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. Missing for ball 3. Ball 4. 2 close pitches taken out of the zone. And first 2 batters reach. Braddock Jarding will step in. 1 for 3. Meeting on the mound here. First 2 batters reaching with nobody out. Jarding a strikeout, an RBI single, and a line out to third. Wingen, the coming set, first pitch is low for ball. Wingen, a little trouble finding the strike zone here to start inning of relief in the 7th. Breaking ball stays high. The 2-0 coming. That one's ball 3. Wingen just unable to find the strike zone here. That one's in there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Runs the count full, 3-2. Ball 4, bases walked, loaded to start the 7th. Brings up Weston Gazer. Takes first pitch for a strike. Gazer is 0 for 1. Strikeout, a walk, and a sacrifice bunt. Takes strike 2. Low for ball one. A 1-2. Swing and a miss. First out. Braden Baumiller. 1 for 3 will come up. And a single last inning. They'll also ground it out twice in a walk. Comes up with a 1 out, the base is loaded. Trailing by 3. First pitch away for ball, 1-0. One's in there for a strike. This one stays low, 2-1. Schlemgen at third. Merrick at second, Jarding at first. Here with 1 out. 3-1 now. We're going to miss strike 2's the count now full. All the way. Baumiller will stay alive at 3-2 still. The 3-2 again. Breaking ball stays high. Ball 4 brings in a run. An RBI walk. The 4th walk of the inning. Carter pop. 0 for 4. Ground out and 3 strikeouts. So 1 out in the inning. Up high, ball 2. Three and 0. One's in there. Missing outside, ball 4. 2 runs in. And now Tyler Sanderson comes to the plate. 2 for 4. Couple of RBI. Winging up high again. 5 walks in the inning. 2 runs in, just 1 out. That one drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss for strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes. Strike 3, big swing and a miss for out number 2. Bases loaded, 2 outs, and Ben Wilbur steps in 2 for 4. A double, a single, an RBI, and a couple of ground outs. Wingin delivers a swing and a miss, 0-1. Ball 1. Look close, 1-1. Big cut, 1-2 now. 1 strike left to get for Dry Valley to pick up the season opening win. Here's the 1-2. Line drive, base hit into left field. That'll tie the game. Go ahead run for the Bulldogs comes around. They're going to wave in another run. Here comes the throw. Not in time. A 3-run single for Ben Wilbur. As all the walks come in to score. A.J. Wilbur will now come in, up to plate. The 9th batter of the inning. Foul back. 5 runs come across for Hanson Bridgewater-Emery here. Just 1 hit, 5 walks in the inning. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Time called as a ball rolled close to the field. 0-2 to A.J. Wilbur. 0 for 2. Pitch stays high for a ball. That one's low. Divvig can't scoop it. Runner will advance to second. 2-2 now, the count. The 2-2. Fouled off on a play to the left. Swing and a miss. That'll end it. Put a big 5-run seventh. One hit. No errors. One left on. Tri-Valley now trails 15-13 going to the bottom of the seventh on the Big Sioux Media Sports Network.
Build life-saving fire trucks at Rosenbauer. Rosenbauer America has been building life-saving fire apparatus for over 40 years in the Sioux Falls area. On-the-job training is available for most positions, and we need dedicated, responsible individuals to help us on our mission of saving lives and protecting property. Every moment counts at Rosenbauer, and every member of our team is treated just as importantly. Be part of something that matters. Go to buildfiretrucks.com to apply today.
If you have insurance needs, contact Lisa Johnson, president of White Insurance. They have all of your insurance needs from farm, home, auto, business, crop, life, and health insurance. White Insurance is located at 409 Northwest Avenue in Crooks. For all of your insurance needs, contact Lisa Johnson of White Insurance, 605-543-5722, or stop in at 409 Northwest Avenue in Crooks. Bottom of the seventh now. Tri-Valley's got to try to come back here in this seventh after 5 runs across for the Bulldogs in the top of the seventh. Here's the first pitch in there for a strike. To Trayson Richter. Richter 2 for 4. 2 singles, 3 RBI. That one low for ball, 1-1. Two and one. Short tapper towards first, gonna land foul. 2-2. Ben Wilbur, another inning of relief on the mound here for Hanson Bridgewater-Emery. Trying to pick up the win. The 2-2. Line drive, that one's down the line in left field for a base hit. Richter rounding first. He's going to go for 2, and he's in there with a double. Three hits in the ball game for Richter. Cooper Durick. That one's on the outside corner for a strike. Durick 0 for 2, reached on an air, strikeout. So we're gonna miss strike 2. Dirk strikes out number 1. Bickness will step in 0 for 3. Couple of strikeouts, a fly out to center, and a walk. Spin look. That one's driven into center field, drops in. It's going to be an RBI single. As Bickness picks up the hit and the run batted in. First hit of the ball game. Hayden Bundy to the plate. Bundy is 0 for 1. He has 3 walks and a strikeout. Throw over to first. Back in time. One misses outside for a ball. Throw to first. Getting back in time is Bickness. Trying to keep him close. He is the tying run. Outside ball 2. Strike 1. A little high. The upper end of the zone. 2-1. Fouled into the backstop. Count even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Strike 3 on the breaking ball. Bundy down looking. And now Brecken Frederick will come to the plate. 1 for 1 in the ball game. 3 walks and a single. Bickness, the tying run at first, but 2 outs here for Tri-Valley in the bottom of the 7th. First pitch outside for a ball. High for ball 2. That one's a strike. 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Tri-Valley down to their last strike. Ball 3. Throw down to second. Not in time. Spickness recognizes the hop. Able to gain second. Full count here. With now the tying run at second base. Frederick, ball 4. That one kicks away from Schlimgen. And then a heads-up move by Frederick to take second on the play. So Frederick draws a walk and then steals second. And the winning run is now at second base with Parker Hemme to the plate. Hemme's 0 for 2. Strikeout, reaching a fielder's choice, a walk, and hit by a pitch. Outside ball 1. To short, and it's caught on the line drive to end the ball game. Hemme lines out to short on a dying line drive to end it. So Tri-Valley does pick up a run on 2 hits. No errors. They leave 2 on. And Hanson, Bridgewater-Emery will come to Colton and pick up a 15-14 victory. We're going to wrap it up. 3.5-hour ball game here. We're going to close it up. Tri-Valley 14, Hanson, Bridgewater-Emery 15. Thanks for watching. I'm Matt Larson. Wishing you a great rest of your Monday night.